time to feed the monkeys.
Hello and welcome to Trentham Forest. For those of you completing our monkey quiz on our free app, listen carefully as many of the answers will be revealed. My name is Sammy and I'd like to introduce you to the father and macaques who call this 60-acre forest home. I'll be feeding them in a minute, but I first want to tell you a little bit about them. Father macaques are a fascinating and unique species. We don't have any native primates living here in the UK, but father macaques originate from northern Nigeria in North Africa. So in terms of distance, they're actually the closest wild primate to us. In fact, father macaques used to live all around Europe, including here in England up until around 300,000 years ago. Today, they are a highly endangered species with fewer than 8,000 surviving in the wild. Their population number has increased by more than 50% in the last 40 years. If this continues, then soon there'll be no father macaques left in the wild. The biggest problem they face is the destruction of their natural habitat of cedar and oak forest. Too many trees are being cut down, which forces the monkeys to compete with livestock grazing on the same planet. And sadly, as a result of climate change, the risk of wildfires destroying their forest homes is greater than ever. Another problem is the illegal trade of baby monkeys. Every year in Morocco, babies are taken away from their mothers and sold illegally as pets and used with the pet trade. To ensure their survival, father macaques need our help to protect their habitats and to stop the illegal trade of babies. Just by visiting us today, you are helping while father macaques and Monkey Forest supports a number of conservation projects. To find out more, visit our conservation centre next to the gate. We have 3 sister parks in Europe, with our first opening in the late 60s. Monkey Forest opened in 2005, and since then we have had more than 100 babies born and welcomed over 4 million visitors. I'm now going to put some food out and I'll tell you a little bit more about them in a minute. We have some of our favourite in the bucket today, some melon, some kale, some pineapple, some banana, some apples and a couple other bits and bobs as well.
He's following me. Here they come.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, there he is. He's a baby.
That's my favourite.
What is it? Even the birds are coming in. Birds are coming in.
So as you can see, our monkeys have a varied diet. Every morning we feed them a range of fruits, vegetables, grains and seeds. But what's wonderful about living here is they're also free to eat what they find throughout the vegetation. This includes grass, leaves, invertebrates and berries. And when they're available, they enjoy eating peaches and acorns. In the wild, they will even sometimes catch and eat scorpions. Now you might be wondering what happens to our monkeys during the winter. Our monkeys don't need any indoor enclosures and live outside freely at Trentham all year round. They originate from the mountainous regions of Morocco and Algeria, where summers are hot and winter temperatures can drop to as low as -15 degrees Celsius, so a similar climate to what we have here. They do have a number of adaptations. In the winter, they will grow a long, thick coat to protect them from the cold temperatures, and in the spring, they will moult and grow a shorter summer coat to help them cope with the hot temperatures. Another adaptation is that all babies are born in spring and early summer. At this time of year, there is plenty of food available, which helps the mother to produce milk, also gives the babies lots of time to grow, ready for them to face their first winters. This year, we have had 11 babies born, and hopefully you'll get to see some of them during your visit today. So if we have a quick look around the feeding area, can you point to which you think is the youngest monkey? Yeah, a lot of hands have gone over to this little baby over here. This is one of this year's little babies. So female father macaques are fully grown by 6, and males either later by 8. So if I take this monkey by the bucket and this monkey eating the grapes, can you point to which one you think the male is?
The other one.
Yeah, this one here is the male, the one babysitting just there. And it is easy to tell the difference once they're fully grown. Males tend to be a little bit larger, weighing around 17 kilograms, whereas females tend to weigh around 13 kilograms. Another difference is that females have that swelling on their bottoms as well. So of all the 140 monkeys in our forest, our oldest is currently a 31-year-old female. This is an exceptional age for a barred macaque and is similar to being over 100 in human years. She does live in this room. I can't see her at the moment, but if she does pop out, I will point her out for you. So as an exciting part of your visit today, you'll be able to see our monkeys behaving as they would in the wild. Since 2005, we've hosted students and primate researchers who have helped us better understand this fascinating species and aid in their conservation. One behaviour you might be lucky enough to see today is males taking care of the babies. Males will carry, groom and protect babies, sometimes for the first stage of their lives, and this is incredibly rare in primates. Even more surprising is that males will often borrow babies from their mums and use them to socialise with other males in the group. Another behaviour you may see today is monkeys chasing one another. This is to do with the rank order, with the lower ranking monkey having to show respect to the higher ranking monkey. And the easiest way to explain the hierarchy is if you imagine a ladder with loads and loads of rungs on it. Each monkey will have a position on this ladder from the very top all the way down to the very bottom. So with that in mind, who do you think the chief is at the top of the hierarchy? Do you think he's a male or a female? Let's have a quick show of hands. Who thinks that the one at the top is a female? Who thinks it's a male? Yeah, more hands for male there. And I can tell you that the chief in barred macaques is always a male, so well done if you did say that. The way that they achieve their rank is different and is different for males and females. For adult males, you might be surprised to hear that their rank is not necessarily determined by size or strength. In fact, adult males will form alliances with other males in the group, which will support him against his rivals. As for females, their rank is passed down from mother to daughter from generation to generation. The mother will support the daughter in conflict, and all the monkeys then understand that she holds the rank just below her mother. So with our young monkeys, if they are female, we already know their future social positions. However, if they're male, we don't know. We can't predict it. It's in his own hands, so who knows, maybe one day he could grow up to be the chief. Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed your introduction to barred macaques. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, shout it out.
Oh.
Why do they all wait for certain things to come out? Why do they all wait for certain things to come out?
Why do they all wait for certain things to come out, like food? They all have their sort of favourite foods. If you'd like any more information, do feel free to ask myself or one of the guides alongside them. We hope you enjoy your visit and have a wonderful day at the coach of the state. Thank you.
Are we allowed to see it?
That's why I did
Okay.
That one